Okay, hi everyone. My name is Becca, and this is my daughter Mackenzie. I decided to do a how-to speech on gastrostomy tubes. Kenzie has a G-tube. It's what is called for short. It is a little tube that goes inside her belly, and this feeds her. She is not able to feed herself. She is not able to properly chew and swallow, and it's often due to neurological developmental issues. Yeah. So we got her gastrostomy tube about 6 months ago when she got to a point where she was no longer able to sustain herself for what her body needs in order to survive. So I'm going to do a how-to speech on the gastrostomy tube. So here you go. Can you go play with the kitties? Okay. So this is our emergency bag. We keep a spare, what is called a button, in the emergency bag, just in case in an emergency the tube itself would ever come out. So I decided to open one to show you all because I had an extra one from last month that the insurance provided. So I am able to open it up and show you how this works. Kenzie will not let me show you with herself. She's very sensitive to it, and so I'm going to use a doll instead. Here you go. So this is Kenzie's doll that I'm going to show you how we would do this with Kenzie. Here you go. Hold this for me. So here you go. This is the button. This is all it is. This is what goes inside of Mackenzie. Hold on, please. It blows up a balloon, and this is what blows up and holds itself within the skin. So if this is Mackenzie's stomach, this is what sticks out. So now I will show you how we set up to feed Mackenzie. Kenzie, no. So this is an IV pole. This holds Mackenzie's bag in which we put formula into, and this is a pump in which it pumps everything into her body. This piece here is the adapter that connects to Mackenzie's button. Here, let me show them your button again. So this goes in against this line, and we twist it, and that's how it stays into Mackenzie. So we then would either attach the pump, which is this device here, into this port, and then we would turn it on, and all the formula would then go into her body. This also has a medication port, so all Mackenzie's vitamins and minerals and other medications, like reflux medication she's on, goes into this small port. And this is just a clasp so nothing comes out in the process. This is what we use at night while Mackenzie's asleep to give her food. During the day, we use a 60 milliliter syringe. So we fill this up with formula, and this is the formula Mackenzie's on. It's powder, and we measure everything into a cup like this one. We shake it up, and then it's sort of like baby formula, but it has a lot more nutrients in it. We would then hook this into this port, release, and then we would then push the medication into Mackenzie's stomach with that. Everything else is pretty simple. We use gauze that looks like this to go in between the tube so nothing comes out, because sometimes we see drainage, and that's pretty normal. So we just put it around like this around Mackenzie, and so it catches her drainage. This gives Mackenzie all of her dietary needs in order to survive. So she gets everything that you can think of that we get in food, she gets in formula. She can chew and swallow purees or mushed foods, mashed foods. So if we take mac and cheese, we give her, we kind of put it in the blender and mash it, or we mash it really well with the chopper. and then that's she's able to eat some of that, a small amount, but she still is able to eat some of it. We change the button itself once every 3 months, and we change the adapter every week. We've had pretty good luck. Mackenzie went from not growing for 9 months to growing, well, she gained about 3 pounds in the last 6 months. So that's a huge, huge improvement for a child that is not able to eat. And because she is G-tube fed, it's something that we always look for excessive growth in a child. And so we have seen that with Mackenzie. So now we just work a lot with therapy to try to reintroduce food, teach her how to eat, and work with her to not be afraid of eating. So that's what we do on a daily basis. It is something, usually our nighttime routine to get everything cleaned and set up takes me about an hour. During the day, a bolus is what we call giving the syringe, and a 60 ml syringe, that large syringe, into her button. Takes about 5-10 minutes. It's pretty simple. And everything else is pretty self-explanatory. So I hope you've enjoyed my how-to speech on the use of gastrostomy tubes, and I'm looking forward to listening to all your speeches on all kinds of other things. Bye.